Hey, what's up, fight fans? We have some explosive fights for you in this episode. But first, if you haven't already heard, UFC 3 Tips and Tricks just launched its very own unique and innovative fight league. First, it starts with a PFL-style regular season point system that eventually leads to a bracket-style seeded playoff that will determine that season's champion. There are two divisions, the TNT Contender Series, or you can think of it as the Amateur League, or the TNT Pros. This is, well, the Advanced League. Now, if that was the only thing that made this league unique, that would still be awesome, but that's not even close to being it. At the end of each season, whoever wins the Amateur League will have the opportunity to move up a weight class and challenge that champion to become a double champ. Winning the belt in either weight division gives you the keys to my channel for one day, and you get to tell me the exact video that you want made, and your wish is my command. Lastly, each Saturday, I'll be posting all 8 fights from both the beginner and advanced leagues and breaking them down and showing you all the strategies and tips that I think would help you guys improve, or maybe even pointing out the things that you're doing well already. Oh yeah, and one more thing. In the coming months, I'll be launching the UFC 3 Virtual Gym, which will give you a chance to train with top-level EA gamers from around the world and pick their brain for their tips and their tricks. This will be a monthly membership for people who are truly dedicated to upping their game at UFC 3. If you're watching this video right now and you're in either the beginner or the advanced leagues, you have this service to you for free. So if you want to train with me, just send me a DM on Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter, and we'll get training together for free. I promise this is only the beginning of the innovation that UFC 3 Tips and Tricks is bringing to this community. Hey, what's up everybody? Adam Marcy with UFC 3 Tips and Tricks. Today we have a special episode. We have a special guest host on our show. You might know him. Say what's up, Connor.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I've heard that you are talking a lot of shit, speaking negative on my name, saying that Adam shouldn't be wearing these shirts and whatnot, but that is what a rat does. That is a weasel move. I am back, and I am taking over with a vengeance, so I look forward to my return.
Connor, this isn't about you, man. We have some league fights to do. People are waiting. Egotistical prick. I'll try to keep him under wraps for this episode. If he comes up, starts making noise, just comment. Tell him to shut the fuck up. He likes to tweet after the fights and stuff. So yeah, we'll try to keep him under wraps. All right, we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so our first fight is Ivan Escobar. He's Stipe Miocic. He's going against good friend of the channel, Sebastian Chantre, my favorite last name on the subscriber list. He's Fabricio Werdum. And the good thing with Sebastian, we're going to get to see Fabricio used well and properly. Most people, when they use Fabricio, they spam the T-kick, the switch kick. I think he's got a switch kick. The spinning attacks, and it's just, he's one of the highest ratio of spam that I encounter. Like whenever somebody's Fabricio, they spam the shit out of you. I know I've put money on Sebastian doesn't do that in this fight. I got confidence in you, bud. Shout out to Sebastian, he gave me a great idea to take notes. Look at respectful guy. He's the kind of guy you bring home to mom. He gave me, you guys want to train with me, link in the description, you already know. Sebastian gave me the great idea of taking notes during my fight, which I did for yesterday's fight, but not this one. Alright, so let's see what kind of high-level tactics. Oh, we got another glitch. Just so you guys know, that wasn't on my end. They gave me the video like this, but let's get into breaking down this fight. So we went left hook to the body, straight punch up top by Ivan. That is quite the combo. So right now, Stipe's coming out with a vengeance.
And he knows how to utilize the double underhooks, which is really going to utilize any kind of takedown that isn't an ankle pick or a cage takedown. So let that be a tip. You guys are getting double underhooked for defense, go for the ankle pick or the cage takedown. They can't do that in that situation. And Sebastian, just like he always does, this little sly dog that he is, sly fox, he always gets the uppercut. He always nails the uppercut at the exact moment. You guys don't believe me, go back to my fight with him. You'll see, I still haven't got over that uppercut. Don't make me talk about it. If you want to join the TNT League, make sure you check the link in the description. There's no need to message me and say, how do I join? There's a link in the description. You can click it, that's how you join. I don't know if that was a fake transition or if it got denied, but now Fabricio's making his move into the half guard. Now, this is something, I hope there's some beginners watching this video, because I watch the beginner leagues, I watch the advanced leagues, and there's a major difference in this one, in many aspects, but this one that I'm going to point out. Sorry that I'm not announcing Fabricio's nice ground and pound. The beginners, they're what I call 5-second transitioners. That means anytime a new position comes, they transition within 5 seconds, which means all you gotta do is wait to block it, and it's literally the easiest thing ever. So if you're in Division 4, you want to know how to get past it. It's so simple. Get good at grappling. Now right here we have Sebastian doing something that I always talk about, and that's having telekinesis. And he did it great right there. He basically, in my opinion, you could ask him in the comments, he could tell where Ivan, I don't know what the fuck to call him. I forget. He told me, but I forget. He could tell where he was going. He anticipated it. So he would either beat Ivan to the point, to the direction, or he would get there just seconds after. Split seconds after. Okay, not my best day as a color commentator. Had a little fluke there at the end, but okay. We got Captain Spooky. We're going against Freeze, motherfucker. My favorite gamer tag. It's actually not two. We got a couple others that I like, but this one's good too. Oh, and right off the bat, Mr. Ortega establishes that he's a high-level striker. 2 combos you don't see a lot. They're going up, they're going down. He's pivoting right and left. And what's messed up is you can't even take him down, because if you do, you're in T City. And that's not a city you want to be in, unless you like having no oxygen and, convulsing on the floor. Like, unless you like that, you don't want to be in that city. Ooh. He goes for the push takedown. Great strategy. I'd recommend now. Now he's... And this is another great advanced tip. Look at how Ortega is mixing in those strikes, and now he's opening up the takedown too, right? And now he's opening the strikes back up because he went for the takedown. Now, he is using a lot of stamina, and this is a 5-round fight, which it shouldn't be, but hey, I've learned to not even tell you guys anymore because you don't listen. But anyway, look, he's using way too much stamina. So I'm shifting gears here. I'm going from compliment to the other end, which is he should have not, basically, don't use that many strikes. But if you are, after you get that advantage in the first round, like you land 7-8 shots, you're up on your opponent. Get the takedown. That'll keep your energy nice and stable. Finish the round on top. Something like that. Just my 2 cents. Alright, we got some good ground game going from Ortega. 2 transition blocked in a row. Now let's see. Oh wow, and he reversed Ortega. You guys tell me if you agree. In UFC 4, it shouldn't be the same button to block transitions as it is for reversals. You should have to know the reversal and actually do a different, set of buttons or whatever the case is. All right, let's see. So we have a blocked transition here. and a blocked submission. Awesome job. Choi knew. And here it is. Oh man, let's see if Ortega can land this guillotine counter. Wow, Captain Spooky so low on energy, he really didn't have a chance. He didn't stand the hope. An Irishman didn't stand the hope. He didn't stand the hope of getting out of that submission. Connor, nobody wants to hear from you, man. Get back to the gym, start training again. Alright, right here, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with awesome fights in a minute. So, this tip is without a doubt the hardest to explain and the hardest to execute, but I'm going to do my best on both ends here. So, what I noticed in both myself and a lot of other people is that they're typically linear strikers. This is what I mean. They either strike moving forward or they move back, typically only guarding, but every now and then they strike as they move back as well. What you want to do if you want to land not only body combinations, but really just become an effective striker, is learn how to throw those same combos that you already know while you're moving left and right. So not only is it a little bit of a challenge to just simply move left and right as you input the combination, but what's actually harder is actually using it in intelligent situations, because it becomes a mental battle and struggle to still use all of your striking knowledge as you use this new tip. So here's how I would execute it personally. First, I'm going to watch how my opponent moves before I try to do this. Do this in the first couple minutes of the fight. Now that you got a feel for how they're going to move, know that once you trap them in that predictable situation, you're going to input those combos as you move along with them, which, since you know how they move, now you're able to do that. Alright, so whichever tip I decided to put there, I'm not sure which one that is yet. I hope it benefited you guys. I hope you learned something. That's just how the cookie crumbled this time. We got Cody Seals. Oh, and he told me to look out for something. I forget what it is because I'm often stoned and not paying attention when he texts me. But just playing. He's the group mod. Show the boy respect. Oh, he's going for the fake takedown, and what do you know? He gets what I call Frank Duxed. That's what Andrew Holm, Frank Dux, whatever you want to call him. He'd always go for these fake takedowns, and the uppercut was the way to counter that. And I think Honky Kong over there just figured it out. Very good. I like it. Don't let Zabit get away with the spinny shits. Uh-oh. And I know. Good job there. So Cody's been telling me about this strategy where when he's on top on the ground and pound, he's pushing the buttons with his right thumb, and he's got his, his denial finger ready, and he's also got his left finger on the thumb so he can deny, right? You go like this, deny with your left thumb, and you're ready to keep throwing punches, right? I don't know if that was a good look. Deny with the left thumb, keep throwing punches like that. Is that what you're doing, buddy? Well, he seems to think it's genius. I felt like it was impossible to do. So you guys can try that little thing that I just did there. Tell me if it works. Now, he's denying the living fuck out of him, so it seems like it works to me. Cody recently raped me in an alley. I don't know if I told you guys about that, but yeah. He caught me on ranked, and I was talking shit in the last broadcast. And when I saw him on ranked, I'm like, oh fuck. I felt like I was getting bullied in school, and I saw the bully. Well, he never bullied me, but I bullied him, and then I was like, I had to own up to my words. And he basically just took me to an alley, raped me, and that was the end of that. Like, prefer not to talk about it, but maybe I'll mention it in like 10 years or something. Unnecessary rape joke there. Anyway, let's see. Now we're back on the feet. Let's see if Frankie Edgar takes it to him. Alright, Zabit working in some pretty good offense. We got a switch kick. We got some hooks. This is what you guys fighters doing to me. You guys, my little sister versus my daughter is a better stand-up match than this. I'm just joking. So Mr. Guts, he likes to counter straights with that little slip straight. And I'm thinking Frankie Edgar's savvy to this. He's gonna hit him with that hook soon enough. Ooh, he gives him some of his own medicine there. I like it like that. Hey, can we work in some body shots, buddy? There you go. He must have heard me. There's the random black box that makes an appearance in every video. What's up? What if like in that black box was actually like vital information, but it's just blurred out so nobody knows? Oh, I have this on mute, but what do you guys think about the music? Let me see, where are we at in the music here? This is a good tune right here. Oh, hey. Yeah, I picked some good music, that's for damn sure. Oh, that's what the person meant. So I recently put out a video, how to never get body locked high slammed again, and I thought I was like a genius for, well, I just stole Romero's tip and then rebroadcasted it, but I thought the tip was genius. Now I see that I should have just known it the whole time. They were leaving comments. I can't even explain it, so I'll just move on from that thought. Oh, and Cody's gonna kill me if I don't explain what he's doing right here. Okay, so when you have the double under position against the cage, right? Your back is against the cage, and you have the double under position. According to Cody, right? Don't put my rep at the line right here. According to Cody, when you're in that position, you can deny any transition with either left or right. It doesn't even matter which one you choose. So that means as soon as your opponent moves, you just use any direction. Now, I've never personally tried that because it's very infrequent that you're in that position. But Mr. Cody swears by it. He says he puts his life on it. So if he's not wrong, he dies. We'll replace him next week. What can I say? But for now, he's the winner. He smashes a beat face. He smashes face. Good job, Mr. Cody. I'm proud to see your progression as a fighter. I will take complete credit for it because it just so happened that as soon as my YouTube channel dropped, you became really good. So, before my YouTube channel was up, I was like 2-0, 3-0 against you. Now I'm like 2-2 or something. So, like Conor McGregor, base, it is me versus me in there. When I enter the octagon, it is me versus me in there. Yeah, that was a really weak impression. I almost said basically. I was like, wait a minute. McGregor doesn't say basically. I never heard him say that once. Anyway. Okay, sometimes you go for a half-court shot, you shoot an air ball, okay? Alright, so whoever sent me this fight just starts it off right here. Oh, and we start off Purple Haze with the immediate ankle pick. Wasn't the right distance, so our next brother had no problem denying it. Double jab from McGregor. You advanced guys, you know how to switch up to combos. I've had more fun than I thought watching advanced guys versus the beginners. Because as you can imagine, there's some pretty hefty differences. The main being the ground one that I said before, the 5-second transitioning, and also you guys have a lot of different combos. Now one thing I do see with these fighters, oh my god, that was the worst kick attempt I've ever seen. Distance management could be a bit better. They're getting a little too close, and they're not doing what I call in and out feet feints. That's when like you're a little bit out of range and you pretend like you're coming in range and then you go back out of range and then you pretend and you come back out. That just gets the opponent a little anxious. It's like, a nerd at a party. Just get a little anxious. Alright, Greggy's working the ground and pound. He is in where I told you before you do not want to be, and that is T-City. Now, why Brian Ortega would ever throw that elbow to let McGregor up, I won't know. In fact, he deserves to lose just for that. When you're Brian Ortega and someone is in your guard, it's damn near an automatic victory. Like, it's so easy. At the very least, you gotta try the triangle. All you gotta do is reject him once and it's like a guaranteed thing. All right. Got a text from the BM. If you don't know who the BM, before we called the BM, we slipped in DM, and now we in court. That's how the BMs work. They start off as a DM. If you guys don't know what a BM is, that's a baby mama. I don't know if I donned that term, or if somebody has said that before me. But hey, let's get back to the fights. Oh, and just in time, McGregor going for a good combo, 3 up top, and Ortega does the smart thing. He goes to the clinch. Let's see. He's got grapple advantage now. Can he go to the tie position and take that flying guillotine? Oh, well, apparently the round is almost over. Would help if the commentator knew that. Less text from baby mama, more commentating. Let's go, Joe Rogan. It's entirely possible that Conor McGregor is very tired after throwing those combinations. It's entirely possible. Oh man, look at Ortega. You know, I gotta say, Ortega, you can be a little bit more clever with these takedowns. I see you like the push takedown. Oh, no, I know at least one person out there watching knows what I'm gonna say right now. When you're on your back, and you can't get the takedown, right? You just got stuck, and you get back up. Block that leg kick, because they always try to kick your leg while you're on your back. So just deflect it, and there's your takedown opportunity. Another thing, like I have a video with 8 strategies for takedowns, so you can just watch that. But another one that's not in there is when you kick someone's leg or kick someone's butt. Oh wait, it is in there. When you kick their body or legs, it makes them want to kick your body or legs. And if you know that, kick their legs, block the next one, take them down. There you go. See Ortega right now. And what do you know? What do you know? He's kicking the body. That's exactly what you want, Ortega. Catch that shit, bro. Cage takedown, buddy. Push him against that cage. Ooh, see, that's what you get. What was I gonna say? Ortega is leaving a lot of strategies on the table in terms of getting that takedown. Right there, another one. I say this every week. When you land a hook, you have such a grapple advantage that you should just launch a double leg right then and there. He landed that lead hook. Oh, he has a rolling knee bar too, Ortega? Oh no, he's got the triangle choke from the double under, that's right. I was just spacing out thinking, damn, how come I've never went into ranked and just been Ortega and went for the flying triangle and just blocked the shit out of everyone's transition? It'd be so easy to get a lot of points like that. Just a mid-fight daydream? Ooh. Ah, man, these body kicks are killing Ortega. They should be helping him. They're giving an easy shot for the takedown. Now McGregor got it. There you go. See, he went up top, anticipating maybe some body defense. Oh, careful with those, don't get overzealous. So McGregor's doing some really good body work. One thing that our next brother can do, Mr. McGregor, because he's already doing good, is be a little more cognizant of your opponent's movement, meaning like watch it and then cut him off as you throw those combos. So you saw me talk about that in my body shot video. If you haven't seen it, open it up in a new tab. But basically, move left and right and slightly plot forward. Slightly plot forward as you cut the octagon off. Eventually, the opponent's further against the cage, back against the cage. And now, as he's trying to circle out, you're throwing your combos as you go left and right with him. It feels really awkward at first, throwing these combos, moving left and right. That's why I'm emphasizing it so much, just to be clear. But anyway, oh my god, he almost kicked his mother in the stands. one of the stupidest animations. You can literally take a sidestep and be 90 degrees on the other side of somebody. That's what they call bollocks in Ireland. Ortega's like, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm snatching his arm. I'm taking it home to Renzo. Or whoever the fuck he trades with, I forget. Oh, here's just where you want it to be. The triple fake. Ooh, that is dangerous. Oh, wow. Surprised he got that transition. So right here, Mr. Ortega, you see that your opponent likes to fake. Clearly your opponent knows that he's in Ortega's full guard and we're not going to fuck around there. So what you should be doing is don't try to defend his transition until the second or third one minimum. Because he's going to fake once or twice. We know this. We know this. Last fight, I fight bullshit guy. We know this. This fight real fighter. Real gangster. Conor won't fight with boss. Oh, Theo. Oh, and he's okay. I thought it was the end of the round for a second. I'm fucking tired. Oh my god, that's crazy. Damn, Ortega is getting fooked up, as McGregor would say. Oh man, that was a nasty knockout right there. Hit him with the hook, and on the way down, as he was about to take a Luke Rockhold seat against the cage, McGregor hits him with an uppercut. I don't know, guys. That might be the knockout of the night. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in a second. Peace. The first way that you could perform an unstoppable takedown is when you're controlling a wrestler with a takedown rating above 90 and you time it as the opponent starts to do a leg kick, as you see right here. Alright, again, I don't even know what tip I just said. All I know is it's probably a good one. Okay, so we got Frankie Edgar going up against Jose Aldo. It's the quintuplet match. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's the fourth time they face each other. Pretty sure. It's more. They faced 3 times, right? Frankie never able to take Jose down. Jose, if you want to. Don't call me a noob because I said Jose, okay? Right off the bat, Mr. Ducks. He slips the straight. Let's see, is this who's on the other end here? We got Sleepy Time Fred. I figured. I could tell by the camera angle. Good, nice use of that body kick. Good, these guys are switching up their combos. Nice. One thing they could do, and you guys watch this with me. Let's watch it throughout the whole fight. They're not switching up their distance. They're basically both trying to stay as close as possible. You know, Jose's a little bit of movement, but as soon as he regains his stamina or his block, he's right back there. You know, stay on the outside of them just with your legs, not a real feint. Just feint the movement in, like I said before, right? And then feint your jab, and then, you know, feint the kick, and then go with a 4-punch or something combo. Also, this gives them a chance to gas themselves out. As you see, Frank Dux is kind of doing a little bit. It also gives you a chance to read them. A lot of people, this is the first thing I go to read because it's very easy to read. Do they start off their combos with jabs every time? If so, what's the timing? Slip straight. I can usually just get the takedown off of that slip straight punch, get the top pressure, and just win like that. I don't even have to dive into my arsenal of tricks. So Frank, I'm a little surprised, man. Usually a methodical striker, I'm pretty sure. He's going hard with his energy. And if Frankie Edgar, one of the best staminas in the game, if he's got this level of energy, you know you may want to rethink that stamina management. me and Andrew Holm, Frank Dux, we had a great fight last week. It was mine until the last minute. I threw a head. He head kicked Joe Lozon into the bleachers, and Joe Lozon's still in the hospital. So leave a little prayer for Joe in the comments, please. Look, in terms of how they close the distance, it's the same every time. It's double jabs, really very little if any feints, and they're just moving straight in. Like, you gotta feint with your movement, feint in and out, left and right, and then surprise them when you come forward. I even like to start combos with that front leg kick, the inside one, and then go up top. As always, camera has to die. That's why we got 2 batteries. Alright, so good thing we can see extra close with this camera angle. Again, we're staying real close, and then we're kind of stepping out for a second, and then we're going right back in that phone booth. It's not hard to predict. Good way to close that distance with the 1-2 into the clinch, though. That was new. The trip, I would say that in most matches probably wouldn't work unless you set it up with a transition fake, or maybe a fake trip, or something fake. And then what's funny is after you show the opponent that you're down to fake a couple times, then you hit him with 0 setup, and that is the setup, if you know what I mean. Shout out to Fred who messaged me once or twice, said that the tips helped him. I'm glad they helped. Hopefully I could deliver another banger of a tip in this video. We'll see. Big difference from the beginner guys who I just did their video. They never wait to transition. They just transition right away. And the funny part is oftentimes it works. I think I hit the trippy stick one too many times. I'm slurring my words now. I'm like a boxer with CTE in his 80s. Good, that's the proper distance for the switch kick there. So what I want to see, I want to see everybody take a tip or two each time and get better. Because when I say I want this league to be about getting better, I'm not just joking. I want this to be the league where literally, because you play in it, you get better week to week. The other leagues is kind of just like you show up, play, then yeah, we'll see you later. You guys, I know I've said it 10 times, so don't mute me, but it's like, look, you're staying out, and then you're coming in, and now we're banging, and now we're back out, and now we're coming back in. So let's just feint, and then, just to say it one more time, you want to feint, and then move out, and then pretend you're going to move in, and then move out. Move left and right, throw 1 shot. Again, now throw 3 shots. Now feint, and just keep switching it up. I can tell you're smart enough to switch it up because you're switching it up in a lot of different ways already. Some people, they just don't know what it means to switch it up. And maybe it's not as easy if you're not like a real fight fan and this is just a game to you or something. It's not a game to me, man. Alright. Oh, we intercepted that with the jab. So Frankie, this dude likes to sleepy time Fred a little with the head sways. Hit him with an uppercut hook or something like that. Straight uppercut hook. Oh, wow. Oh, imagine if he did. I like it, Andrew. I like the sarcastic prey in his face. So, Andrew, I know you're probably watching this fight. You mentioned something to me, and I actually changed one of my policies based on something you said. Should I say it here or should I wait? I'll wait. Stay tuned to the end of the fight to see what I was going to say. Or if I just forget it. All right, I'll just slip it in right here because I'm not saying shit anyway. So basically, you mentioned like you don't bet on UFC 3 because sometimes there's a lag, right? And then I got to thinking, well, that's a good point. In Gamer Saloon or Salon, whatever the fuck they are, they don't give a fuck. They just want your money. Of course, here's where you stun them. Good job. They just want your money, and then once you give it to them, boom, it's gone. Just like the South Park episode. And it's gone. So what we're doing in the TNT League is basically we got a lag protection policy. If your opponent lags, we will either order a rematch. Well, we will order a rematch. If you guys agree, we'll do that. If not, we're going to just refund you both. So this way you don't have to worry about the lags. Neither does anybody else. Great. So like my main commentary has already taken place on that fight. The range distance, I expected better from you guys, but I know you're smart. You'll get better next week. You play against good players like the Romeros, the Retros. They're not gonna let you that close. There's gonna be no getting that close. So you're gonna need to know your range and your distance. Okay, so we got one more fight. Let me know what you thought about the changes. Did you like the music in the background that's playing right now? I don't even hear it because it's muted. But I picked some dope tracks. Did you like the music? Do you like the commercials in between? Like, they're not really commercials. It's more like more tips. Not bad. I had a long day already. Baby girl's at school in the morning. We drive to drop her off. We drive to pick her up. Out of all the shit I do, driving is the most tiring thing. Nothing makes me so tired more than driving. Okay, Diaz versus Nurmagomedov. Always a good matchup because Nurmagi, he likes to go for the takedown, and Diaz, he don't mind if we take him down. So it's really like, whose skill is better? I kind of hate, low-key, the HUD when it's like this. It makes me feel like damn Mortal Kombat. Oh, whoa, look at this. This is the worst lag I've ever seen. Is this my computer freezing like fuck? Oh, shit. Okay, never mind.
Punch coming, it's blocked. Really missed with that right hand. Oh, strong punch there by Nurmagomedov. Push kick there to the body. He's keeping his head protected here. Excellent blocking. Effective strike there by Diaz. Watch the shot, Joe. And they clinch here. How about that chin? I mean, the hand speed just absurd. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Diaz. Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. 2 minutes to go in the round. That's a good shot from the bottom. Postures up. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Well, Joe, I know he respects the power coming back, but it looked like he moved right into that kick to the body, and his opponent landed it flush. So let's see if he changes up his footwork a little bit and tries to avoid further damage to the midsection moving forward. Oh, that is a big hook. We'll see if he can follow it up. They continue to exchange. Just misses with the straight right. Able to land to the body there with the left kick. So he's He's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Couldn't agree with you more. Nice body shot. Oh, man, with that right leg kick.
15 seconds. Now mixing one end of the body. Lands to the body. Round 2 straight ahead.
All right, let's take a look at some of the action here. And here's a nice...
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual. All right, round 2.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still affecting him. He's going to want to start this round off and move and avoid taking any damage. He caught the kick.
Oh, he catches the leg here, and now he goes for the takedown instead.
Trying to spin to the back. Oh, that was a big left hand he connected with. Powerful left hand. He takes his back. Oh, look at that.
Beats the elbow there.
Hip escape, nice hip escape. That bruise on his torso is getting bad. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. Big body punch. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Nice.
Making all these shots count.
He lands a huge elbow to the head. Another elbow.
Diaz getting worked to the body now by that elbow. So nice job changing levels with the striking there.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2.
Oh, elbow to the head. He's gonna try to take the back, I think. Back to full guard again. He moves to stacking him now. Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Magomedov ground and pound from half guard now. Under a minute to go round 2. Diaz getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up.
Excellent posture.
30 seconds to go in round 2.
Big elbow. Oh, big shot from the top. 10 seconds to go here. Let's see what happens.
10 minutes in the books. Settle down. Listen. Way too Third round underway.
That is some nasty looking swelling on that left eye.
Countering with the jab here, but he saw it coming a mile away. Nice job there to block it by Magomedov. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, Joe. Really starting to pile up when it comes to the body strikes in the latter stages of this one. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Going to the body there with the right kick. Diaz gets lit up by that uppercut, Joe. That one was solid.
Almost hits him with that left hook.
Damaging strike there.
Nice switch.
Under a Nurmagomedov's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away. Oh, he found the target there, Joe. Nice punch. How about that shin? Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You've got to get that head off the center line. Oh, nice strike landed there by Diaz. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Straight to the body there by Diaz.
That one hurt. Didn't quite connect.
Oh! Huge hand!
Oh, you hurt him. Huge uppercut misses.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
He tries to pass here but gets shut down.
Lands a big
Huge
elbow there.
elbow to the head. Excellent movement here on the ground. He transitions to half guard. Beautiful
body
body shot there too.
Seconds to go now. Joe doing a nice job here, staying busy from the bottom.
Now he's moved back into full guard.
Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there.
Now he's in side control.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Diaz gets caught with that punch. 30 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh, he got reversed.
10 seconds to go. Dizzy as he looks to improve position here. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship round.
And that's what started everything off, that beautiful jab. And here's another punch that sneaks through. And he...
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Absolutely.
Diaz gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh!
This could be it right here. Oh, very nice.
Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit, and try to get his opponent out of there by landing more than just one strike at a time. Oh, he brought that offense, Joe.
Oh, he did. That one hurt him badly. Body kick, look at that. Again with a solid kick to the body.
Oh, huge block.
Big punches. Oh, jumping knee.
Blocks the shot.
Oh! He's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. The left hook hits home. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Diaz gets in the clinch.
And he goes to the knee to the body. Another clean knee lands. Very good job of timing these shots here.
Nurmagomedov's all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is gonna hurt something fierce tomorrow.
almost out of double underhooks here.
Back and forth we go. Continuing to stay busy, now goes to the knee to the body. Going for the single leg now. Oh, and now an elbow up top by Nurmagomedov.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nurmagomedov. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there.
Losing a full mount. Lost some control from the top.
And he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov. Effective strike there by Diaz. Good sounds for the end of round 4. Here we go. And final round. Well, some have gotten through, Joe. This shot is blocked. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down.
He's hurt to the body. You can tell that shot hurt bad. Kick in the face.
Oh, wow! Do you believe it?
Perfectly placed strike to end the fight.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he threw it up, buddy. Now we go inside the octagon. All right, we are underway now. Good to have you with us as we broadcast live from Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. Lands a strike there. Blocks that strike. Oh, nice kick. Immediately shoots for the leg.
Oh, that's some wrestling right there. He's in half guard. Nice punch to the body.
And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. Lawler gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, he blocked that offense, Joe. Nice punch by Lawler.
Oh, both men exchange.
Well, so he gets clipped once again here, Joe, and he continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's keeping his head on the center line. He's got to change things up a little bit here. Oh, going back to the slam here. Takedown defense holds up. Lawler gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Effective with the jab. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Wood. Once again establishing the jab here.
Oh, 1-2.
Joey missed with that straight right attempt.
He landed a left hand there. Oh, he's hurt. Robbie Lawler, he's badly hurt.
Oh, blocks the shot.
That one hurt. Nice jab.
Some real power shots here.
This is crazy. Oh my goodness.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here.
Good shot.
Lawler's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
And he's checking every single one of those. He's keeping his head protected here. Excellent blocking. He's losing it now, though. He's got to turn and get his weight on him. He does not really have much weight on him here.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Wood.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. Good shot to the body.
Goes upstairs for an elbow.
He moves to stacking him now.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Robbie Lawler. 30 seconds now to go in the round.
Tying him up here in the clinch.
Nice knee landed there by Wood.
Got double underhooks. Great takedown defense right there. Very nicely done.
Round two next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from...
That was beautiful, man. Hurt. You should have put him away. He was hurt. He was ready.
Second round underway.
Now starting off this round, he might still be hurt. He's gonna want...
Wow!
That's a big hook.
He's got him hurt here. And now starting to snap off that jab.
Big shots. Oh, beautiful hook. Oh, beautiful takedown. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Big punches here.
Flips the guard, connects with the punch there, Joe. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Good defense there.
Oh, he continues to effectively use his jab here, much like he did in the previous round, Joe. That one appeared to stun him.
He tags him again.
And really starting to make these shots count. Knee to the body. Beautiful knee. High
nice
amplitude
takedown.
slam for him there. Wow.
In half guard. Nice. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's got him stacked here. He's got to be careful as he has him stacked here, though. He doesn't get trapped into a triangle.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by the chosen one.
He's looking to attack off his back. There's a nice elbow off his back.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Switching stances here. Well, Joe keeping his opponent at distance with that effective jab. How about that chin? Back and forth we go. Head kick there, blocked by Wood.
Look at that, he's timing that jab. Oh! Oh, he's... This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
And now-
Wow! Wow!